So President Trump is ordering schools to stop teaching about critical race theory, meaning that he wants schools to stop teaching about past history, for example, the Jim Crow laws and slavery. Why do you think President Trump is trying to stop schools from teaching about critical race theory?
Honestly, he's just so full of himself, in all honesty. I don't even know why he became president in the first place. He's just a bigot and a racist, and I feel like people like him, men like him, honestly, just people like him in general, shouldn't really exist in this world. And in all honesty, Trump, I could say a lot of bad things about him.
Being that it's Black History Month, how do you think this will impact education?
I think here, I know the new superintendent has sent out, nothing will change here about DEI, equity, inclusion. They're still celebrating Black History Month, which is important. And I'm glad the school district stood up and did not go with what's currently been happening in our political climate. I think for other districts, maybe changes might occur, which is sad to see. I think those programs and policies are super important in helping people feel belonging and to understand the actual history and context of our nation.
I fear that, when, in elementary schools, they're going to try to tell kids, Black History Month isn't real, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, but, they paved the way for Black education. How are you going to expect these Black babies to sit up here and get their education on what they need to know about these leaders who paved the way for them if you ain't going to tell them the education? And the fact that a white man's trying to take it away from a whole different minority group doesn't even make sense. So, in all honesty, he should step down and humble himself before he tries to step to anything.
Disclaimer: the audio in the following segment wasn't recorded properly. We have thus opted to use the raw audio from the video. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience.
Good morning, YS students. Welcome to the academic segment of this week's morning announcements. My name is Renaya Joseph.
My name is Laquan Day. Today we will be discussing important goals for this third quarter.
As we all know, the second quarter has recently come to an end, and we are now in the third.
So let's ask some of our fellow Pumas on what they plan to do differently this quarter.
Good morning. Today I'm here with McKinley and Duck. And the question of the day is, what do y'all plan on doing differently this quarter?
Doing the class on time, that's showing up to school more.
I just need to get to school on time. I'll be in here 9 o'clock.
Do you have any advice for the viewers?
Yeah. Just go to class for real. Always in that class. You do better in class, you get your work done, and you can do what you want after.
Go to class on time. You're not missing nothing in the whole week.
Good morning, folks. Today we are here with
Mrs. Gassaway, assistant principal, 12th grade assistant principal at D. Henry A. Wise Junior High School.
and today the question of the day is, what advice would you give students for the third quarter?
What advice would I give to students entering the third quarter? Well, as a 12th grade assistant principal, as you can see here, our list of honor roll students is really low. I have 566 seniors with the potential of some who may or may not graduate. However, the key to success is basically go to school, go to class on time, wear proper uniform, be prepared, and do what you have to do. Because at the end of the day, the best thing is seeing you all walk across that stage and getting that diploma. So the best advice for me to do, is give you all, is just do what you have to do. It's easy. It's a job. Come to school, do your job, and get your diploma. That's your paycheck.
Good morning. Today I'm here with
Mr. Houser.
and the question of the day is, what advice do you have for the third quarter?
Alright, for third quarter, well, especially for seniors, right now you're pretty much towards the end of your high school career. So the focus now should be on what are you going to do once you graduate. Right now, you should definitely be concerned about your grades to make sure that you can actually graduate on time. Another thing is that you need to actually be prepared and actually have a plan. So many students don't know what they're going to do when they actually leave. You guys do need to make sure that you have a plan in place. You should be preparing for summer, actually getting your money up, working, or actually attending a pre-college, summer school, or what have you, so that you are prepared to be successful. For those underclassmen, they need to make sure that their grades are good, especially like juniors who are going into their senior year, who should be applying for school in the beginning of next year. They need to make sure that their grades are right so that they'll actually be in a position to get accepted into the school of their choice. That's my advice. Thank you.
Now that you have heard some ideas, we want you to start thinking about your goals, even if they are small.
And remember, stay on top of your work, stay away from negativity, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you need help. Have a great week, folks.